Welcome back, guys. I'm your host with the most, Wesley Seth Roney, and we're back with another one discussing the difference between left and right bank. Which one's better? What am I talking about? Where are we in the world? We're in France. This is Bordeaux. So, we have a Margaux here from the Medoc region. This is a left bank. And then we have right here a Pomerol, which is from the right bank. What's the difference? Still in Bordeaux, but what makes them unique? Well, right bank is usually dominant in Merlot, which is the case for this one. This one, I believe, is like 75%. Don't quote me on that. I've done a little bit of research on it. May have forgotten. I've been looking at a lot of them. This one here, however, this Margaux, is going to be more cab dominant in that general. Suited to the left banks of Bordeaux. If you can't remember that, I can't help you. You just got to memorize those regions if you don't already have them memorized. But if you ever go to a French wine tasting, just know. Right bank, Merlot, left bank, cab. That's all you got to know. We're going to start with the right bank today, Merlot dominant. This is Pomerol. This producer here has claims to be organic and biodynamic. Most wineries are already organic. Biodynamic is witchcraft. Nothing other than that. I mean, it's literally following the moon rotations, letting them guide when you harvest, when you spray, when you do this, when you do that, when you fruit drop, burying bones of animals in the vineyard and worshiping the land in some weirdly religious way. That is biodynamic. So that's this guy here. Very weird process. Do I recommend? As a winemaker, I mean, whatever floats your boat. If you make good wine, you make good wine. Just continue doing it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. So, here we go. So already, kind of right off the bat, we have one of those very unique, well, not unique to France, but you have the traditional older winemaking methods, which dominate on a more leathery approach to a wine, almost like in a hearse stable and combing a mane of a hearse. It has a undertones of some fruits, a little bit of a floral aspect under there as well, but very traditional to that Brettanomyces way of making. If you don't know what Brettanomyces is, it's almost like a bacteria that turns a wine a little bit leathery. It can, if in higher quantities, it can render a wine undrinkable. This one, I don't think that's the case. It's just the winemaking technique. Yeah. Just really that leather push. On the taste, the acidity is like a medium. The body is also very medium. Overall, it's turning out to be very average. The tannins, there's a lot of green tannin in there, and unfortunately, that might be due to the high planting density these producers use. They have about 7,000 vines per hectare, which is a lot. They have fertile land up there, so they're probably trying to get all that nitrogen out with all those vines. I don't know. You'll have to ask them. But that might be where the bell peppery greenness on the palate is coming from. My bad. Capsicum, if you're from New Zealand. Overall, It's very approachable, very drinkable. There's nothing strongly disagreeable about it. I mean, you can easily finish a glass and come back for another. Not hard to drink whatsoever at all. It's nice. It's nice. It's good. Is it great? It's all right. This one here, let's go on to the left bank. So we're going into the dominance of the cab. Some things you might want to look out for. You might see a little bit more acidity. Depending on the producer, you might see some more wood aging. It just depends. Already you can kind of see the color difference. With Cab Dominance, you got a little bit darker of a color. So if you're ever in a French wine tasting and you're tasting these wines, look at the color. That's the secret. That's how you might be able to distinct them without even tasting them. And someone asks you a stupid wine question, you might be covered. Let's get into it. All right, already. It's more lively, more bright, more fruity. It has floral notes. It still has that leather note as well. But I really appreciate almost the rose petal smell I get from this. On the taste, the acidity is about medium plus. The tannins are there, they're full. The body is full. The aftertaste is turning out to be long. I'll let you know how long it is closer to the end of this video, but the oak is very nice. This producer is actually has been around almost 1,000 years, but it was destroyed in the French Revolution. The chateau, not the producer. It was destroyed in the French Revolution. It was rebuilt in about 1830s about. It was turned into like a chicken farm, fell into disrepair. And then in about 1980s is when a guy came in with a lot of money, put it all up in there, put his heart and soul up in it, and turned it back into a vineyard. And that's the history of this guy. So, this is a Margaux Chateau d'Arsac. It is a 2015. This one here is a Pomerol Syrah, and it is also a 2015. Same year, they express the acidity almost similarly. There's a little bit more acidity in this one. So aging wise, I wouldn't age this one any longer than it already is. I think this is at its point. This one here, I think you could age it anywhere from 5 to 10 more years and it'd still be good, if not better. Overall, the left bank is the winner for me. So, get these wines, try them out, tell me what you think about them, and put it in the comments. Peace out, guys. I hope this was helpful in any way. And like and subscribe. I don't think I say that enough. And thank you for watching.